Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. Really cool news to share with you today. I think I've already posted it out on Facebook, but who knows when you're going to watch this video. And I've been doing these daily videos on YouTube of our process through Ultimate Reset, and just some of the really cool things that came out of it, some of the not so cool things that came out of it, some of the struggles, some of the discoveries, etc. And so one of the first things that we did before we did reset is we went in and got our blood tested, and then after on day 22, Ultimate Reset is 21-day program. And it's a cleanse program. For those of you that don't know, you can go to innerbodyhealth.com and check out more on that program. But went and had our blood tests. So yesterday, Dr. Bill Wheeler, gave me a call, and while he didn't go through the entire blood panel things, I think there's going to be another doctor that's going to call Hillary and I in a week or so. He kind of gave me a couple of the highlights, which really ended up being an eye-opener for me. So just a couple of things to share about that. Let me grab the sheet here. So we finished the 21 days, and just some of the little standout things. I had a cholesterol drop of 23 points. I didn't even know I had an issue with cholesterol. I always thought my cholesterol was right in check. But as Dr. Wheeler pointed out, he goes, oh my gosh, in 21 days you dropped 23 points. So it went from a total of 167 down to 142. And he said what was really noticeable was the bad cholesterol, the LDL. And I was kind of in a high range there, which I did not know. It was, I guess 99 is kind of the highest of the normal range, and I was at 100. But after the 21 days, it dropped to 85, a 15-point drop there. And then my HDL, the good cholesterol, which was 50, it went to 44. And that's the cholesterol that protects the cardiovascular system. So that was really cool. I didn't expect those type of numbers. I expected, to tell you the truth, I expected them to come back and say, you were healthy before, you were doing pretty well before. There were some minor, improvements, but nothing super dramatic. I guess that goes to prove that we clog our bodies up with lots of toxins and garbage and things that affect our system. And when we go through a process, even a gentle process that wasn't super overbearingly, awfully hard or harsh to the body, like this Ultimate Reset cleanse, we can go through and improve things that we already thought were really good. We can actually make them better, and then kind of have a fresh slate moving forward. The other thing that moved was a testosterone count. But he said before my number was at 350, which was pretty good. I'm a 47-year-old, I'll be 48 this year, and so he said the average for somebody my age is at 300. So I was already above that, which was really cool. It surged up to 402. Actually, a buddy of mine, Brad Jabala, he went up. He surged 290 points in the testosterone. He was like 400 and something, went up to 700 and something. It was like, oh my gosh, the guy's going to bench press cars, I think, from now on. But anyway, he said I've taken that level to that of a 30-year-old. Which He also noted that a lot of people that have gone through, even just extreme elite athletes that have gone through reset, have, and we're not supposed to work out during reset. So a lot of times you think, oh my gosh, I'm going to be regressing and going backwards. Oh my gosh. What they're finding is after they come off a reset, their endurance, their athletic performance, their strength is even better. And so I'm really looking forward to that. They said it's not uncommon for people to just bang out more pull-ups or more push-ups or whatever. And while I'm not going back into P90X2 right after this, I like the fact that I may go and just test that out a little bit, some of those exercises. So that was some of the numbers that was shared with me for that. And just kind of make a little bit more of a note on reset. So some of you are going, well, now that you're done with the 21 days, what have you done? Transitioning back out of reset. Now I'm done with 1 week after reset. Hillary and I are still taking the supplements that came with this, the maintenance supplements. As a matter of fact, got them here, got it in this little pouch here. We're still taking the Alkalinize. We're still using the Himalayan sea salt that came in mineralized, but there's, we bought Himalayan sea salt. And then the other thing that we're taking is this stuff called, I don't know if you'll be able to see it there. It's called Optimize, and so we're doing that. And so, but for those of you that don't know, I know I'm setting a few things in here. I went and bought another Ultimate Reset kit because I see doing this again. They said you could do it up to 4 times a year. A lot of people will go through a cleanse or a reset at the change of the seasons. Now, while I don't maybe see myself doing that frequently, there's a lot of go-to recipes. We're still eating a lot of the recipes that we did just because we liked them and our bodies liked it. But we got another reset to try, perhaps in the fall, after all the summer stuff goes. But we're, and what comes in there, you've got the 2 supplements, or the 3 supplements that I just told you about. Then there's this other stuff called Oxygenize, which, oxygenates, I don't know how you say it, puts oxygen into the body. And then there's another one called Detox, which you do 3 times a day in the phase 2 portion. So we're just continuing some of the other ones. And then there's another one that's called like a Revitalize one that you do in phase 3. And the other really cool thing that's in that kit is this little book. It is like your Bible for going through, but you're going in and it's giving you like recipes and directions on how to make exactly every single meal. And every single day it's structured. What you should have for breakfast. I can't hold this up. What you have for breakfast, what you have for lunch, what you have for dinner. And it combines all that in there for one person. If you're doing it with a spouse, like Hillary and I did, we needed 2 kits. So we each had that. And I'll tell you what, even though it doubled up on some of the literature, we had both these books out. I was taking care of one part of the meal and she was taking care of another part of the meal. And it was kind of a neat little together experience that we had there. But it actually gives you directions on what to do on, systematizing your supplements, what to do for exercise, some frequently asked questions. Plus there's an entire website that you can get into at ultimatereset.com. You get access to that. And you can sign up for a newsletter. And every morning I'm getting an email. Here's what your recipes are. Here's what your menu is for the day. And the website, the recipes are right there. And there's a support forum there. And all the videos and testimonials and stuff like that. So it's a very, very complete package. Well worth the money. And as I'm looking through, and how I'm feeling and how I'm moving forward, I'm just excited. Resetting yourself and getting your body, just kind of restored back to a great starting point, removing all that toxins and all the crud that's in your body that's messing things up, and then starting fresh 21 days later. It's just a phenomenal thing. I was scared at first. I was really apprehensive, and now I'm really appreciative. So remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.